few updates, and that is getting a place either by the end of May or sooner. I'm going to go out and get my own place. I don't want to live with my dad. Because of that. My girlfriend Crystal moved in with me a week ago, and so I've been kind of busy working and all that, getting shit done and figured out what we're gonna do and all this. Because it's kind of just sudden, no plan or nothing. And I'm actually gonna show you how to varnish your shoes. I did a video on what it looked like when I was trying my product. But now that I have both monitors hooked up to my computer, I can actually record and all that fun stuff. Quick note when you're doing this, it's not that big of a intelligence for it. Basically, the most important thing you actually have to remember when you're doing this is like your shoelaces, where the knot is at the back. If you're hiding your shoelaces like I do, you don't want it to intrude out into your foot and setting up a knot. So you want to tie your knot kind of loose so you're not end up stepping on uh, your own laces and hurting your foot. I'm gonna leave the first two bars in. I'll tell you how I did that. Actually, no, I'll remove this and bottom. This is double bar lacing and it's two different colors. Basically, is all that means. Yeah. Basically, the pattern with this shoe was black, white, black, white, black, white. I'll switch it around to white, black. I'll show you how to do that. I have this lace already measured out, so laces aren't that clean because I've been wearing them to work. I get used to them and found out that I couldn't wear them as much as I'd like to. The toe area is just a little too small for me, so it's kind of hard to wear them. Just let me get this front in, and then we'll start the video. Alright, so here we go. Sorry about the view. So this is how you start your shoe off for bar lacing. I'm starting off with the white line, as you can see. Then you want to take your black lace for when you're double barring it. And then basically what you do is you take your one side, stick it to the black hole, and you do the same thing for the white. And then you take the other side of your shoelace and do the same thing. I'm not particularly going to worry about how neat it is when I pull them, but I will change it up. So basically all I did is I took the two sides of the lace, I stuck it through the second hole for the black one, pulled them. Another main thing to do is to pull your laces and see if they are even, which mine aren't. So you want to even them out and make sure they're all nice and even and all that good stuff. Don't worry necessarily about this right here. You can go back and fix it. I'll fix it now just because I don't want to sit here all day. The song that was playing in the beginning of the video was actually my cousin. Some people are subscribed to him that are my friends. So your end up product is two laces on each side. Depending on where you want to start, you could start from the left side, which would be your right, or your right side, which would be my left. I'm going to start with my left side, and basically what you want to do is you want to move the black lace to the other side. You don't have to, but that's the way I do it. Then you take your white lace, you go from underneath your shoe to the third eye hole. If you're just bar lacing it, you take this shoelace, put it through the second, and then just cross it over. Now bring this back over here so it's out of the way, and then pull it nice and straight. Get some good tensity in the shoelaces so they're not always moving on you. Now you're left with two black, one white. So what you do is you take your white laces and move them out of the way. And since you're black, you're going to start from the right side. And you go pull it through, so you have your one lace through the hoop that you find. And this is just for a tendency, so they don't tend to slide on you. You move these out of the way, you cross your black lace over through the fourth hole. Let me fix this up a bit first. You get that a good consistency. Now you got two black, two white. What you want to do is you want to pull them back, and you just want to keep pulling till you get your longest lace. You can move your white over. You don't have to, but that's the way I do it. You take your longest lace and you put it to the fifth hole and cross. Sorry this is taking so long, but yeah. So I've got two white and two black, but now you've got two black, one white. So you do the same thing with the black. You take the longest string and drop the shortest one. And you stick it through, pulling somewhat tight. So you'll end up like that. You don't necessarily have to go through all the holes. I don't go through the very top one because then it gets in the way of the tongue of the shoe. And then there's the end product. And then the way I do this is I tuck the shoelace underneath the tongue. So I have that durability for the tongue to be up. And you just want to take your shoelaces, take about to the back of your heel. You pull them together, just like that. You loop them. So basically you're wrapping around your fingers. You want to grab all four laces and go through. So you create a nice loose knot. And then you could just adjust your knot to how far you need it in to the back of your shoe. Some people have less of a shoe ratio and all that, so you want to keep your knot loose, just like I said in the beginning, because you're going to tuck it in your shoe if you're like me. And I could tuck it in because, yeah, some shoes have removable insoles, some don't. If you don't, I recommend tying your shoe because stepping on the laces does kind of hurt. So yeah, and then you just kind of stick your insole in your shoe, making sure the knot will stay at the back of the shoe. It doesn't really take practice. I got this on the first try. You want to make sure that knot stays at the back of your shoe. The insole is kind of tricky to get in here because it's not a good insole for the shoe. So you want to make sure that insole is all the way in, and you'll end up with something like that. And you can just tuck those in the sides and all that. That is how you double bar lace a shoe. You can go back and adjust them. I'm not going to because, yeah, just time consuming, and yeah, it's 8 minutes. And then my next shoe, I'll show you how to checker lace your shoes. So here we go.